All right, y'all. What up? What up? What up? Mic check. Mic check. Mic check, bruh. I can't believe what's going on right now. I can't believe. Well, I can't believe what's going on, man. I really can. Right now, y'all already see what the thumbnail says. It's a quiet storm brewing in Colorado. And why is it a quiet storm? We finna get into that. We finna get into that. Why it's a quiet storm? Because I believe that as quiet as it's kept, Colorado's one of the best teams in college football. As quiet as it's kept. And really it's quiet because I mean we talked about it before how the media doesn't like Prime. You know what I'm saying? The media doesn't really want to see Colorado succeed. So that's what we're going to talk about right now. But we already talked about how the media is doing. We already talked about what the media is doing. And now we finna talk about is this storm, it's a quiet storm brewing in Colorado. And a quiet storm because, like I said at the beginning, as quiet as it kept, Colorado is very underrated this college football season. Um, they made the right moves to help their team get better in the coaches department. In the players department, they did the right things recruiting wise. And with the new recruits that are coming in, the high school recruits, you're still seeing the right things being done recruiting wise, the change of pace of what Colorado is doing. One, because you got a healthy prime, but two, because you got a whole new direction in the recruiting office. So really we're gonna talk about the all Big 12 teams on how Colorado was snubbed on. I'm not saying everybody should have made the Big 12 teams, but we have a receiver, maybe two receivers that should have been on the Big 12 teams. Um, we have a DB for sure that should have been on the Big 12 teams, and a linebacker for sure that should have been on the Big 12 teams. So, yes, there's a quiet storm brewing because when people play Colorado, it's not going to be the Colorado they expect at all. It's going to be a totally different, a totally revamped, a totally rebuffed Colorado Buffaloes. And we're going to get into it. Like I have the list up here. I'm not going to go into every player. What I'm going to do is where I would have subbed a player in on the all the Big 12 teams because some of these players, they're good. They deserve recognition. But Danny Scudero, one of the leader finalists in the Blitzakoff last year, you're telling me he's not on the all Big 12 teams, but Wyatt Young is, when really they face the same competition, except, you know what I mean? Wyatt Young went to the playoffs. But I mean, Danny Scudero was literally San Jose's offense. So he should have been to me on this all Big 12 team. So we're going to get into that right now. Let me go ahead and pull up this list real quick. So I don't have a problem with Noah Fafita. He been in college for a long time. He should be on the all Big 12 team. If you've been in college that long, Noah Fafita, you should be on the all Big 12 team. So I'm gonna leave that alone. Cam Cook, I heard he good. LJ Martin, again, you've been in college for a long time. You should be on the all Big 12 team. You feel me? You shouldn't, like, some of these people should be on here because if you're in your fourth or fifth year, damn dog, you should be good in college. That's what I'm saying. So Omarion Miller, as a Colorado Buffalo, Omarion was cold. He had some great moments, but then he also had some bad moments, some drop passes, some ill-advised holding calls, some fumble issues, so attitude issues. Omarion was cold. He had great moments for the Colorado Buffaloes, but all Big 12 preseason team over Danny Scudero, who, to be honest, is more consistent. If you watch his tape, I can't argue DJ Moore on that because DJ Moore, he was about on and off. He had his moments at Texas, but he wasn't, you know what I'm saying, as consistent. You know what I mean? Him and Omarion kind of tied, to be honest, on consistency. You know, even though DJ Moore, people would say the SEC has better competition, but you know, I mean, when they're in Colorado, that doesn't matter, huh? Amari Thomas, I guess Amari Thomas could stay there. Wyatt Young. If Wyatt Young got in here, if Wyatt Young got in here, I think Danny Scudero could have got in there. Really do. Really do. And Wyatt Young, right, has his quarterback with him. And Danny Scudero, who was San Jose's quarterback last year? Anybody in the chat want to talk? Anybody in the chat want to say something? Who was San Jose State's quarterback last year? I bet you don't know him. I bet you don't know him. So you got to say, man, who really did it off the talent? Who really did it off the strength? And maybe who did it because of the competition and who quarterback throwing the ball? You know, so I would have put Dan Scudero either for Marion Miller or Wyatt Young. I probably would have put him for Marion Miller because of the consistency factor, right? So we're gonna skip down because O linemen, I mean, all of our linemen are pretty much unproven. So I can't really say anything about the O linemen. D linemen, we could fight and say Santana Hopper or Ezra Christensen, but we don't know what's going on with Ezra. And of course, they coming from small schools, so people ain't gonna really give those two their credit, right? So we're gonna skip linebacker. Linebacker. Austin Romaine. Heard good things about him, so I'm not gonna say nothing about Austin Romaine. Ben Roberts, though. So we got two Texas Tech linebackers. Two Texas Tech linebackers. Cade, I'm not even gonna kill him. Ulave. I don't know how to say that last name from BYU. Look, Giddy and ESPN Lanford need to be in one of them. ESPN need to be one of those. Texas Tech, cool. Y'all got. I don't think. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna talk about it when we look at these rankings next. I don't think Texas Tech gonna be that good. I really don't think Texas Tech is gonna be that good, y'all. They're gonna have to depend on that running game and that defense. And if the running game is all you got an okay quarterback and Will Hammond. Nah, man, that's not it. I'm telling you, Texas Tech is not it. They lost too much NFL talent. And when a team loses too much NFL talent, unless you're Alabama Nick Saban era, I ain't never seen a team come back from that. Ohio State, I ain't never seen a team really come back from that. So we're gonna keep talking. We're gonna keep talking. So I think Gideon, ESPN Lanford should have been in the linebacker spots. That's it, right? So right now I got a wide receiver and a linebacker. Two Colorado Buffaloes, but they don't want to give Colorado nothing. They sleeping on Colorado. We're gonna keep going though. And the DBs is where look, I ain't even gonna name them. One of them should have been Boo Carter. One of them should have been Boo Carter. And I get why it's not Boo Carter. It's not Boo Carter because, hey, Boo Carter has had an attitude problem at Tennessee. Boo Carter, you know, quit on his team at Tennessee. So they're not going to give him respect. But Boo Carter is a problem. We've seen it his freshman year. When his head is into it, when his mental is right, Boo Carter is a problem. So, to be honest, that's three. I'm saying three Colorado Buffaloes should have been on the All Big 12 preseason list. Just three. I'm not asking for Julian. I'm not asking for all them other people. But yet, they're going to sleep and put in the people that they want to be good, to be honest. And time is only going to tell. BYU got a bunch of grown men, so they should be good. BYU go on missions and stuff. So they got a bunch of 27, 26-year-olds playing. They've been in college for a minute. So I would hope they're good. But Texas Tech, Kansas State got somebody in here. Man, let me see. Houston's supposed to be good this year. We'll see. I don't trust Connor Wigman like that. He had one good year. He had one good, you know what I'm saying? Can he back it up? Because he got a 5-star behind him. You know, when that pressure come, how you gonna react? You feel me? That's how I say. Oklahoma State, come on, bro. Cincinnati, even though it's an O lineman. Okay, I'll give Cincinnati an O lineman. It's an O lineman. Cam Cook, fullback. I mean, I guess, man. A punter from Baylor. That's the only thing up here for Baylor. But it's a bunch of Houston, BYU, Texas Tech. Oh, one Arizona State dude. So I mean, two Arizona State dudes. So I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess they're thinking it's gonna be BYU, Houston, or Texas Tech for the Big 12 championship. I don't believe it's gonna be BYU. I mean, sorry, BYU gonna be up there. Houston may be up there. Texas Tech is gonna have a down year. Too much, too much things been going on with Texas Tech. So right now, you're seeing the media stamp that Texas Tech, BYU, and Houston are gonna have the best teams in the Big 12, right? That's what you're seeing. So we're gonna go in the rankings, right? We're going to rankings. Got them all here, got them all pulled up. So number one, they got Texas Tech. Why? Why? They lost their quarterback. Their backup quarterback won't be ready till about the third or fourth game in the year because of his ACL. So why is Texas Tech so high on people's boards? Like, you can't throw the ball, you can't win in college football. I mean, that's just, I mean, you can try to outrun people, but if you are one dimensional, we seen it here in Colorado. If you are one dimensional on the football field, you are not winning football games. So, I mean, Texas Tech to me, they probably go down to like the fifth or sixth best team in the nation in the Big 12. They lost their quarterback. We don't know how their offense is going to look this year. And I'm pretty sure they gonna try this whole fall camp to build some type of continuity because, hey, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, like, they paid $5 million for Brandon Sorsby to gamble it all the way. Pun intended, right? BYU, to me, they're the number one team in the Big 12. Not too much to say about it. Consistent. They're older than everybody. You know, it's if Bear Bachmeyer, is he gonna take that leap or is he gonna stay the same? To me, he's Tim Tebow, but we'll see, right? We'll see. Houston, they're the number two team in my eyes. Houston, only because of Willie Fritz. They had a great year last year. It's really Connor Wigman. Is he going to have another consistent year this year? I don't think so. I don't think Connor Wigman is going to have another consistent year this year. I think he'll have a mediocre year this year only because he has a 5-star that is talented breathing down his neck. You know, this is his senior year. It's his final year of college football. So is he a NFL quarterback? What up, Eli? What up, Eli? Uh, don't be afraid to talk. Y'all viewing, don't be afraid to talk. Is Connor Wigman an NFL quarterback? I don't think so. I don't think so. He a UFL quarterback, but he ain't an NFL quarterback. But right now we're in college football. Is he a good college football quarterback? Last year, Houston had a good offensive line, good run game, good receiving threats. If they can build upon last year, he can do good, but I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see Connor Wigman. I just seen him at Texas A&M. I don't see it in him, bro. I don't see it in him. He may prove me wrong. He may Bo Nix me, but I don't see him. I don't see him. Arizona is up to again, another team that's really quarterback dependent. It's up to Noah Fafita, right? If Noah Fafita has a good year, they'll have a 9-3 year again, 9-4 year again, whatever. You know, it's up to Noah Fafita. I don't think they have. I mean, they have a. I guess no Fafita and the defense, I don't. I mean, of course, he got his wide receivers, right? But I mean, he's in his. Oh, I mean, he's been starting. How do you think the Las Vegas Raiders are going to do? Damn, we asking about the Raiders on the Colorado Buffalo thing. I can answer this question though. The Raiders, they're gonna be middle of the pack. I mean, it looks like they're intending to start Kirk Cousins. I'm gonna say about a 500, maybe slightly above 500. I mean, Kirk Cousins gets hurt and Fernando Mendoza comes in though. I don't know what that's gonna do. Fernando had everything great built around him in Indy, so we'll just see how he with the Raiders, who has lesser talent in the NFL compared to Indiana, who had a lot of talent in college football. We're gonna see how he does in that situation. But I mean, Kirk Cousins will get you 8-8. You know, Kirk Cousins will get you 500. is if that line is fixed. But anyway, back at hand, Arizona's a toss up to me, man. I don't know. I really don't know what Arizona is about this year. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Don't forget to leave a like. You can comment. You can ask me any questions. I'll answer the questions, man. It's just pure football talk. Cause I'm upset. I'm really upset how they doing the Colorado Buffaloes. Like some of these teams is great. You are a good person, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So Arizona's a top up. Arizona State, another toss up. We don't know. I mean, their quarterback position is up in the air. Mikey King, Cutter Bowley. Um, I mean, I don't. None of those names scare me at quarterback. None of those names scare me at quarterback. And of course, you got Omarion Miller. But I mean, Omari, like I said when we was doing the Big 12 topic, right? The all Big 12 topic. Omarion is, how can I say? He's not consistent. He'll have a good game, and then he'll drop the easiest passes, or he'll get you a holding call when you don't need a holding call, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even put it into words. Omarion to me has NFL potential, NFL talent, but it's his head, man. And if he left somewhere where he was a number one receiver to become right now the number two receiver at Arizona State. And I mean, they got him on the all Big 12 team, so we'll see. But I get it. You didn't like the way the passes was going. You didn't like the way coaching was happening. But I mean, this year he could have really opened up in the Brendan Marion offense. But I mean, the receiving room would have been if the receiving room was with Omarion Miller, I'll be overkill. I don't think we would have got DJ Moore. I don't think we would have got Danny Scudero. I don't think we would have got Cam Perry. I don't think we would have got any of those guys if Omarion stayed. So I'm not really complaining that he left. I think we really upgraded in the wide receiver position. So, you know what I mean? Arizona State's a toss-up. I don't know if they're going to be good or bad. I'm going to say bowl-eligible team, to be honest. Bowl-eligible. You lost your quarterback. Utah. To be honest, Utah crazy. I would have let their quarterback leave. I would have got Bird Ficklin, whatever his name is. He would have been my starting quarterback. Dan Pierre would have been gone, boy. But didn't they lose their head coach? How are they ranked 6th? They lost their head coach, so they starting with a whole new coach. Yeah, Kyle Whittingham. So it's like now you got a whole different identity. You have a whole different identity on your team. Like, and then most of them people went to Michigan, but they still got them at 6. Like, come on. Like, we got to talk about transitions. Like, they're thinking that some stuff is going to be a seamless transition. When we saw Colorado witness, we saw Colorado not have as seamless as a transition as we would hope when Prime came to the Big 12. You know what I'm saying? It looked good. It felt good, but when the game's being played, the defense wasn't there. You know, we was in almost every game except that Oregon game. Jesus. But you would think that because of the transition that they would at least knock these teams down a peg, man. Like, come on now. And we'll see. We'll see. TCU. Then they lose their quarterback. Yeah, and they got Jaden Craig. Oh, then they lose their quarterback. So, all right. So we got a couple teams up here that lost their quarterback. Right? No. The only team that lost a quarterback was Arizona State and TCU so far. So, I mean, with a brand new quarterback with it might, and he's from Harvard. He's from Harvard. Like, how do we know that's going to transfer? Like, that's not even, like, the game might move too fast for old boy. Like, he might have been a good quarterback in Harvard. He has some good stats, but like that, the game might be kind of too fast for you, especially in the Big 12. So it's like them at number 7. Like, I don't know. TCU, they just hoping TCU's good, bro. I'm from Texas, bro. TCU don't get that. We don't even hear about TCU like that. Really, TCU and Baylor get no love here in Texas, really. But mm, mm. I mean, I don't follow those teams, so I don't know what else they built for their team. But just to hear like some of the teams that they got over Colorado is crazy, right? Nah, man, I'm not gonna stop. Appreciate that. I'm not gonna stop. I had life hit. What I mean, I had to do some things to help my family. So, what I'm saying? So family does come first. But I'm never gonna stop this YouTube journey. Again, once we wrap it up, we're gonna wrap it up. I'm just going through this list and then we're gonna close it out. But once we wrap it up, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna be dropping in college football videos. We finna do some college football videos. Uh any type of content. I'm a gaming and sports channel. We're gonna keep it gaming and sports. We're not gonna talk politics, not gonna talk none of that because y'all ain't gonna like my opinion. So we just gonna go ahead and keep it lighthearted, keep it fun. That's what this whole thing for. Positivity, especially about the two teams that gets the most negativity. You feel me? And we know why they get the most negativity. We know why Colorado gets the most negativity. We know why the Browns, well, the person on the Browns brings in so much negativity. So we here to cancel that out. You feel me? And of course, now I'm finna be on Boston's ass. How you gonna trade Jalen Brown, boy, the healthier Celtic, to the 76? Oh, yeah, we finna be on ass. We finna be on ass. We finna be on ass. But anyway, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State is at 8, bruh. Bruh, because they brought in the people from North Texas. Look, I get it. You made it in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? You almost made it to the playoffs with North Texas, right? They almost made it. I don't think they made it. They almost did. They lost, right? Yeah, they did lose. But look at the division you was in, bruh. Look at the division you was in. And they really think Drew Mestamaker is that guy? Appreciate the subscription. Really do. I really do appreciate the subscription. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Drew Messamaker is not him. I don't know if any of y'all watch DNVR or anything like that. I be up in the we be up there chatting. They call him Drew Coffee Maker. Like, he had a good year. And like, let's not get this wrong, right? So Shador Sanders moved up from Jackson State. And I'm gonna say maybe it's like that, right? Maybe like he moves up and he has a great showing. But I don't think the full team is gonna have a great showing. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? I don't think the full team is gonna have that showing. Thank you for the like as well. Because you're telling me that we just seen it as Colorado fans. We've seen it when Coach Prime brought JSU players over, and we were like, "Oh yeah, it's on. We finna take over the Big 12." And then we got, the offense look good, which the offense might look good, but the defense got smacked in the mouth because the defense was a little bit undersized. Thanks for the sub. Thank you for the like. I'm good. Just over here yapping about the Colorado Buffaloes and whatever questions I have to ask me. So it's like, how can we say that Oklahoma State is going to be good from the start? Yeah, but 7 people, that's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I mean, trying to keep it going, The conversations help. Yeah, 7 people watching. Yeah, yeah, it's good. We building, baby. We building. We building from here. That's what we doing. It's a building block. So I don't know. I just don't. Oklahoma State, they will have to show me. They're going off of what North Texas did in the conference that North Texas is in. This is the Big 12. This is a different conference. To me, this is the most parodied conference in college football. You know what I'm saying? SEC is top heavy. ACC is top heavy. Big 10 is top heavy. So I just don't think Oklahoma State should be up this high. That's just simple as that. I mean, it's a parody league. Big 12 is. Anybody can beat anybody in the Big 12, and that's why the Big 12 doesn't make college football playoffs as much because they're knocking each other out. You know, they don't ain't no easy game. You're not going to be Alabama going against Missouri. You know what I'm saying? So every game is pretty even. But to say that Oklahoma State they can make that big jump in North Texas, people can make maybe they can. But just to put them at 8 above some of the other teams, it's crazy. So now we're gonna go into the bullshit mode because Colorado should be. I mean, they were at 6. Nah, yeah, they were 8. Colorado should be 9, right? If Oklahoma is 8, Oklahoma State 8, Colorado should be 9. But now we're going into BS. Kansas State, Average Johnson. That's all I gotta say. Average Johnson, because if he was anybody else, he wouldn't be making it, man. I'll have to check. I think now I had 2 subscribers, like 66, 67. So Average Johnson and Colin Klein with another new head coach, again ranked ahead of the Buffaloes. I'm not even gonna say too much. Kansas State, whatever, they're not that good. They're not that good. I don't even have to say too many things, bro. Their quarterback is average. Their defense is good. Their offensive line, because Kansas State always have a good offensive line, but then that's it. That's it. If you don't got good quarterback play, if you have average quarterback play in the Big 12, as was Colorado Buffaloes, we seen last year, if we have average quarterback play in the Big 12, it's over. It's over. Kansas, number 10. Dude, Kansas at number 10. Kansas at number 10, bro. Kansas don't have a quarterback. Kansas don't have a quarterback. They lost people to the NFL. They got Dylan Edwards and a guard from Texas. Bro, Kansas is not it, bro. Kansas should not be ranked 10. Kansas is not good. Another team, Kansas is going to be at the end of the year at the bottom of the Big 12. Kansas is probably the second worst team in the Big 12, maybe the third worst team in the Big 12. I don't see nothing good happening at Kansas. Jalen Daniels was all right, but now you're telling me he was your starting quarterback, and you lose your starting quarterback, and you really don't bring in any notables on your team. Like, come on, bro. Like, Kansas ahead of Colorado. He's just gonna keep going, bro. Cincinnati ahead of Colorado. Cincinnati. Their defensive tackle gone, their quarterback gone. They got a Georgia Southern quarterback, a Georgia Southern transfer quarterback. So there's 11 teams better than Colorado. That's what the preseason poll saying, which is crazy. I would have took Houston. I would have took BYU. I would have took we played Tech this year, so I would never take Tech. So maybe would be Utah. Come on, bro. Colorado at 12. At 12, behind Cincinnati, behind Kansas. Colorado, with the intake of receivers that we brought in, the intake of linemen that they brought in, the influx of better linebacker play that they brought in, the Cree Thomases, the Boo Carters, and Nathan Mitchells, the Rondon Fontenette from Vanderbilt. It's not even the people that came, but the places that they were coming, the production that they put on the field. You're telling me that 11 teams is better than Colorado? Bruh, a quiet storm is brewing. It's finna get scary if they really think Colorado is this trash. They didn't put nobody on the preseason all Big 12 team. They didn't put nobody. They put them 12th in the Big 12. Come on, bro. This is CBS Sports that I'm reading. It's CBS Sports. It's gonna get real scary, right? Sean Lewis's defense is gone. That ass defense is gone. Pat Shermer's play calling is gone. That shit is done. What you're going to see for the first time in Colorado under Prime is a college ran offense and defense made by the coordinators who have full reins on those. Oh my God. It's finna get scary. It's finna get scary, dog. They said we lost Dre. Man, I ain't even talk about Draylon. He ain't dropping. He drop everything. That's why he got put on running back. All right, Baylor at 13. That's kind of disgusting. I mean, DJ Lagway probably better than half these quarterbacks that I said. Yeah. Yeah, that's a dope background. I know. Yeah, Storm Brewing in Colorado, man. Storm Brewing in Colorado. Uh, Baylor at 13, UCF at see. Some of these teams deserve to be at the bottom. I would have put Kansas behind everybody. One of these. UCF at 14, West Virginia at 15, Iowa State at 16. Yeah, Iowa State would have been dead last. So this is how I would have ranked the Big 12. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't do my little ranking. I would have put BYU at 1, Houston at 2, right? Arizona at 3. Texas Tech at 4, Colorado at 5, Arizona State at 6, Utah at 7, TCU at 8, Oklahoma State at 9, Kansas State at 10, Baylor at 11, UCF at 12, Cincinnati at 13, Kansas at 14, West Virginia at 15, and Iowa at 16. That's how I would have ranked the Big 12. That's how I would have ranked them in the preseason. So, yes, a quiet storm is brewing in Boulder, Colorado, and it's only brewing because the media is disrespecting these Buffaloes. I'm telling you now, this season's more reminiscent to the second year of Coach Prime, which is the 9-4 year, than it is any of the Coach Prime losing seasons. Yes, they can stay asleep, but the Buffaloes are going to wake them up the first game against Georgia Tech. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be one of those movie seasons. I'm telling y'all, the Coach Prime documentary show that be on Amazon Prime, it's finna be funny. It's finna be good. It's finna, oh man, if they running another season of that, dog, it's finna be good because they got the personalities, they got the talent, they got the coaching. So, hey, man, I just wanted to say I hate the disrespect that's going on in Boulder, Colorado right now. I'm liking that they sleeping. Maybe we ain't gonna be everybody's Super Bowl no more. Maybe it's Texas Tech with they, you know what I mean, with they almost cheating selves. Maybe it's BYU with them grown men. It's not Houston, nobody, you know. But hey, who knows? Football season is right around the corner. Camp is finna start. Man, it's finna be a good year. I'm telling y'all, it's finna be a good year. I like to thank everybody for watching, whoever tuned in. I thank everybody for subscribing, for whoever subscribed. I thank the people in the comments who was talking throughout the whole time. Hey, man, we're going to have more of these. Next video is probably going to be about the Browns. I've been giving them a break because I was giving them a break. You know, I was giving them the Browns media break, hoping that they would change. And really, they just kind of started switching the narratives again. So we finna dive into that. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who supports. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good night. Stay blessed. Peace.